Hello and welcome to another Matsu Miners post-game show. Hunter Warning and Troy Wisniewski here. I'm here with actually not Troy Wisniewski, Ben Taylor. I've been saying that all day. We played 14 innings, but the Miners dropped both games the doubleheader day. What are some positives you take away from it?
Well, I mean, it's a tough day at the yard for us. You know, you lose 2 at home. Now we've lost 3 in a row. But, you know, it's the first time we've lost 3 in a row all year. So it's taken us this long. I mean, I think we're in pretty good shape going forward. And, you know, a couple of off days coming up, and we can kind of regroup a little bit going forward. And, you know, it's just a blip on the timeline. It's the tough part of the schedule, and we just kind of figure it out and move on from there.
Now, there were some positives today, one of which I pointed out was Mike Antico.
Yeah, I wasn't around. I wasn't around for much of the second game. But, yeah, you know, Mike works incredibly hard. Makes out to early work every day and gets his stuff done, and he's super committed, and it's nice for Mike to, you know, have something to show for that. You know, there's no question about his commitment and his desire to be a good player and to, you know, help this team win. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy.
Another day where you had to kind of juggle around pitching changes and substitutions and all that, but you got back-to-back off days coming up, so that kind of helps with the rest. But yeah. What's the mentality coming in? It's the first time you had back-to-back scheduled off days.
Yeah, you know, we'll work out Tuesday night. We'll have a deal Tuesday night and just kind of regroup and let the guys take a little bit of a breath and get themselves sorted and get a little rest. And, you know, then we finish out the back stretch here, you know, and we're in pretty good shape going forward. So just kind of rest and recuperate a little bit.
Sure. When the day ends, you're still in first place, and you get another crack at the Pilots on Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, just when you think it's not very good, you look and we're still hanging around in first place, and you know, it's kind of where you always want to be. So we're within striking distance. So yeah, things are good.
All right. Well, Coach, hey, thanks for coming up here. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, Troy Wisniewski will be up here with Thaddeus Ward.
Hello and welcome to the second post-game interview of today. First one with Hunter Warning. Talk to the skipper, Ben Taylor. Here I am, Troy Wisniewski here with Thaddeus Ward. Not many positives tonight, but one of them was the bullpen and coming in there in the second inning. Thaddeus starting it off. You're normally a 6, 7, 8 guy, 8, 9 guy in terms of the innings you come in to pitch. Today you got called on early. Talk about that. Came in the second inning with only 1 out.
Yeah, that's always a tough transition to get called on early when you're set up in a particular role. But it was just one of those days. You know, our starter went out, gave it his best effort, but you know, you throw a pitch in the zone, they're fouling it off and not getting a little knock over in the outfield. So it's always tough coming out in a role you're not particularly used to. But was one of those things. I came out there to try to do my job, try to limit the damage.
Yeah, you did your job, didn't allow any runs, and then a lot of the other guys that came in got another chance. I mean, we used 6 pitchers tonight, so a lot of one-inning guys, and it was a good back-end performance from the bullpen, starting off with Thaddeus Ward. Talk a little bit about skipper Ben Taylor. He got tossed from the game. Do you like that fire from him?
Oh, we love it. We love it because it's always great to see a manager back up your guys, and especially with BT, he loves us. He has a lot of confidence in us, and it's always good to see him go out there and back us up. Whether it be an umpire making a bad call, a situation happening doesn't go our way. It's always good to see BT out there being the first one out there to say something and try to light a fire on us a little bit.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch, and some of the stuff he says is pretty funny as well.
It's very difficult to warm up while that's going on. So,
right, absolutely. Okay, so now you got a couple off days, back-to-back off days for the first time all year. How do you stay in routine, and what's your schedule looking like?
Typically, I try to get a lift in every day. Keep my body in shape. That way, I can come out here and pitch almost every day. With the off days, it's a huge advantage because it lets the pitchers recover, lets the hitters, get a little bit more comfortable, get a couple days off. Mainly, I just, go get a lift in, throw a little bit, and then just rest my body up, get ready for the upcoming games. So,
all right, a couple fun questions. Thad and I, both South Florida guys, your parents are in town. How exciting is that for you? And they're bringing home towards you out here in Alaska. Obviously, we're both pretty far away from Florida. How nice has it been to see them every day?
Oh, it's been awesome. I don't get to see my family much typically because we get sent out right after the season ends. We get sent off to summer ball, and so I don't get really the opportunity to see my family much. And it's always nice when they come up and visit. It's especially awesome because they're from Louisiana originally, and we have a couple other guys here from Louisiana. And to see them mingle with those other Louisiana people, it's pretty funny to watch, actually. So I get a good kick out of that, but it's awesome having them here.
All right, last question. I know you have big plans tomorrow with your very adventurous parents. What are those plans?
Tomorrow they're planning on taking me ziplining in Talkeetna. I've never done anything like that before, so that should be a lot of fun.
You've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Thaddeus, thank you for coming up here speaking with me. Thaddeus Ward, Troy Wisniewski. We will be back in 2 short days. Thank you for watching, and have a great rest of your evening.